Thank you for choosing our channel to follow MMA. Welcome to MMA Today. UFC 287 date and location revealed. Alex Pereira vs. Israel Adesanya 2 set to happen in Florida. Jorge Masvidal vs. Gilbert Burns in the co-headliner. UFC News: Pereira vs. Adesanya 2, UFC 287, will take place in Florida on April 8 and will be headlined by the rematch between middleweight champion Alex Pereira and Israel Adesanya. Gilbert Burns and Jorge Masvidal will co-headline the night in an epic welterweight contest. Follow UFC News Updates with InsideSport.in. UFC's first and only event in Florida happened in April 2003, where Matt Hughes defended his welterweight title against Sean Sherk. The promotion will return to Miami after 2 decades, and UFC 287 fight card already looks alluring. UFC 287 main event preview. Israel Adesanya lost his middleweight crown to former nemesis Alex Pereira at UFC 281, against whom Izzy had lost twice in kickboxing. Now that he has lost against Pereira in MMA 2, the former champion shall offer his best in trying to reclaim the UFC title. Adesanya looked brilliant in the UFC 281 headliner against Pereira, where he was defending his middleweight belt. He scored shots and dominated the bout until Pereira unloaded his best strikes. Adesanya couldn't weather it and ended up getting TKO'd. UFC 287 date and location: Alex Pereira vs. Israel Adesanya 2 set to happen in Florida. Jorge Masvidal vs. Gilbert Burns in the co-headliner. Alex Pereira has been vocal about having a stylistic advantage over Israel Adesanya. It remains to be seen whether Izzy can change his fate and finally have his hands raised against Poatan. That said, Jorge Masvidal, the Miami native, will draw massive attention on his return. Currently, on a losing spree, Masvidal will try to rebound from his recent condition. A win over Gilbert Burns will clearly do that for him. UFC 287 Alex Pereira vs. Israel Adesanya 2, Dana White reveals more fights for April 8. The entire UFC 287 fight card is yet to be announced, but the promotion has already booked some promising bouts. Apart from the main event and co-main event, UFC 287 has a lot more to be looked at. Talking about the event, Dana White said, Alex Pereira vs. Israel Adesanya in the rematch. The co-main event is Gilbert Burns vs. the BMF title holder Jorge Masvidal, Kevin Holland vs. Ponzinibbio, Rosas Jr. vs. Rodriguez, and the fight that should be an absolute Warfont vs. Yanez. Your feedback is important to me, so please share your opinions in the comments, and if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel for more content.